Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time and depending on when you're going to be seeing this video. It's your brother, your boy, courserepscorner. Like I always tell you guys, it's my corner, it's your corner, and it's our corner.
I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love.
There's a time for the beginning, there's a time for the end. Some of you were saying it's emotional. You know that in life, that there's a time you are born, and there's a time you live. As a civil servant, the time you are employed, you know, at a certain age you will retire. But because of this recent affidavit of change of age, by the end of the day, you will still retire one day. As a public servant, as a public appointee, you know that once you are appointed, a day, it will come to an end. As an elected public officer, you know you are tenured. Today, you are sworn in as governor, you are sworn in as president, you are sworn in as chairman of council, or as a member of the legislature. You know when the tenure will come to an end, so you must prepare. Yes, it's emotional because of the interactions you have to sit with colleagues, and that opportunity may no longer be there. The way you joke amongst yourself may not longer be there. But one thing is important in life that everybody must go home with to say. There was a time I was called to support, to work for River State. At that time, what happened? What were our contributions? Everybody is saying today, we have done well, we have done well. No one person did well. Everybody did well. The governor alone cannot, on his own, be in charge of everywhere. The governor needs people who will work for him. All he does is from time to time find out whether things are moving on well or not. So that I've done well, for me, it's not to myself. Those who are responsible for our state shining today are all of you who are seated here, who have worked from morning till night. So I want to sincerely thank you for the support. There's no service that is easy. You don't expect to do well all the time. There's time you must make mistakes as human. But what is important in life, I've made a mistake. Have I learned from that mistake? Have I been able to correct the mistakes I have made? That's what is important in life. So everybody here can go home now and be happy to say, yes, I participated when they said River State became one of the leading states in this country. When they said there was infrastructure revolution in this state. When they say we stood our ground and challenged authorities. We stood our ground and fought the federal government when we know they violated the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We're not afraid. Yes, we had a lot of problems. From 2015 when we came, we met a hostile federal government. It was not easy for us, but with God, we survived it. Like the parish chairman said, from 2015, when the elections were notified from the State Assembly to National Assembly to governorship, we remained undaunted. Yes, we remained undaunted. There were reruns and reruns and reruns and reruns. But God was on our side. We survived it. And we have never chickened out to speak the truth. We never chickened out to say what we believe in. And we give God the glory. So I want to sincerely thank each and every one of you here for your contributions. To work with me, I've always said, is very difficult. I've said that from the beginning. And those of you who were able to work with me for 8 years, I know what you must pass. You must have passed through. It's not as if I have any misgivings, but that I always want the best for our state. Our team, we have done well. We've tried, our political team, we have done well. Luckily for us, we did not have an opportunity of anybody handing over to us. We never had an opportunity to be handed over any document. In fact, it was even difficult to get a parade vehicle. We had to borrow from the governor of Ondo State, Dr. Olusegun Mimiko, who borrowed us the vehicle to do a parade during the swearing. That is how bad it was, how wicked the previous administration was, to the point where I couldn't pack to government house for more than a year because everything was looted, down to pillowcases, down to bed sheets were looted. The kitchen was looted. But that is not the case today. The governor-elect has been part of the government. The deputy governor-elect has been part of this government. Oh, thank God that we are going to hand over successfully. I'm sure everybody is happy that you can go home, nobody will stone you to say, look at these criminals. They looted the treasury of the state. No one common project. No. You can go home and tell anybody, challenge me, which area did you say we are lacking? No local government in this state can say that we have not impacted in their own local government, not one. From Rivers West to Rivers East to Rivers Southeast, not one local government can say so. So, you can go home and say, God, I thank you that I was in the team that brought Rivers State to the limelight, where today Nigerians respect. I've told you we are not second-class citizens, and we cannot be second-class citizens. Wherever you are, be proud to be a Rivers man and a Rivers woman. Don't ever play a second fiddle role to anybody, because God has given us what it takes. So I once more would say thank you. I will miss most of the interactions. We no longer call me this commissioner. It's no longer available. Okay, call me commissioner of work. It's no longer available. So you may not have any high blood pressure again. I thank God that the high blood pressure will have to stop, but the relationship will continue to be there. All we need is to pray for the incoming government, support them. Where he finds you necessary to be part of his cabinet, do not disappoint us by saying no. Where he also does not mean that if you're not a member of the cabinet, you will not support the administration. That is what we should bear in mind, that like somebody said, there are 6 million Rivers people, and then you're given opportunity to serve for 6 months. If you begin to divide it, you know that is a privilege that everybody will be hustling for. So your prayers are needed for them. We will find ourselves in different things. Some of us will go back to our professions. Some of us who don't have professions will continue to do that we know how to best to do. Some of us will go back to NFA if it's available. So you find yourself one way or the other. But I know that wherever you find yourself, the interest of the state is paramount. The interest of the state is paramount. I also want to thank you for the support for our party in our state, for standing firm when people thought we will go down. With your support, and by God's blessing, today we have opened the gate. I thank Almighty God by chasing away agents of Satan. Agents of Satan, we never knew that Satan had planted his agents until God opened our eyes. And we will never fall into that kind of temptation again. So, God has exposed them, and will continue to pray for the incoming government not to have the kind of experience we had, because it was not easy. It was not easy for us. But in all, we give thanks to God. So it does not matter you have money, you don't have money, but you are going home satisfied. I worked for River State. I'm happy they're talking about what we did. Anywhere you go, there's nobody that will not talk about this administration. Anywhere you go. So that alone can make you feel comfortable in life. Money will come when it will come. Let me thank the Cabinet Secretariat. Yes, I've shouted on you. That is just to make you be strong. Yes, be strong. You are wearing suit. I don't know why I bought this suit. I don't know whether I'll call this one suit or coat. But they are sure that the incoming government will do whatever is necessary to give you all the necessary support. It's not easy to take records, and we have never had a situation where records of council are the pages of newspaper. I believe that the office of the Secretary to Government will do the needful to make sure that you are happy. And so let me also thank the governor-elect and the deputy governor-elect. Of course, you have also witnessed most of our cabinet meetings. You have been part of government. We pray that you will surmount any obstacle. We pray that you will do better than what we have done. People will appreciate you more than they have appreciated us. So just be firm and make sure that reverse interest first before any other interest. Do not, for whatever anybody will blackmail to make you see another state greater than Rivers. It does not exist. River State is the greatest state in this country. Do not think that there's any state that should be first before you. No. Whether anybody likes it, whether we have a president or don't have a president, our state is #1 state in this country. So we don't care. We have survived it before, we'll continue to survive it. So members of the press, we sincerely thank you for your support, for your coverage all the time. Even though sometimes you have been hostile to us, sometimes your editors and the managers have tried to be funny, but it's okay. We are forgiving you. Tell them I'm forgiving them. I'm forgiving them. But for those of you who have already remained with us here, well, thank you so much. It has not been easy. I know how difficult every day You are following us to one rural area to the other. I sincerely thank you. Gentlemen, as it requires, this is our last ESCO. So there will be no more executive council. In the next 1 second, ESCO has been dissolved. And so you are now become former commissioners, former SSG, former chief of staff. I am state governor. I am not former governor. Until Monday, I become former governor. So for now, you are hereby former commissioners. Thank you, and God bless you.